find right there. Big red. Heck yeah. Is that another red? No, that's a brown right there. Hey everybody, Captain Cat, the Sea Glass Guy. I'm here at one of my favorite beaches in Curacao. It's actually the only one I keep kind of secret and for myself. Found this one by a boat a few years ago. Saw a house falling off a cliff and I figured, hey, why not check that out? So I came to investigate, and sure enough, a beach just totally chocked full of really, really good sea glass. You saw that red I just picked up just in time too. So I always try to get my camera out when I find those really good ones and start a video that way. But sometimes the wave gets to pieces before I get my camera out. So just in time, that one. You see there's all kinds of colors here. Reds, blues, greens, every different color of green. All kinds of teal. Not just browns, but also honey ambers. Just huge sea foams. You can just sit in one place and stuff will just wash up before your eyes. Like that one red one did just to me a minute ago. Lots of bonfire glass as well. Some of them got really cool patterns inside. And you can even snorkel here. My friend Caitlin there, she's out snorkeling, looking for some marbles. Great place to find marbles here. But again, this is my secret spot, so please don't ask me about this one. But if you guys do want to come to Curacao, I got a bunch of other spots on my treasure map that are really awesome, as well, as you guys have seen in the last week. My folks came out and we had a pretty good little vacation doing some sea glass hunting together, and they took off yesterday, and my friend Caitlin came in, and now I'm going back to Panama tomorrow, and she is going back to the US. My parents are back in the US now, and then once I'm back on my boat, I'll figure out what my plan is. Right now it is storm season, so it's kind of tough to get anywhere, but I might just cruise around Panama a little bit. There's got to be some undiscovered sea glass beaches there, so I'm gonna go look for them. In fact, tomorrow when I get to Panama, depending on what time the tide is, tide doesn't matter in the Caribbean, but Panama also faces the Pacific side. So on the Pacific side, huge tide range. So you really got to time your sea glass hunting on the Pacific side of Panama. But on the Caribbean side, you don't have to time it at all, because there's no tide like the present here in Curacao, Bonaire, Aruba, most of the Caribbean islands. When I was in Canada not long ago, huge tides, up to like 36-foot range. Here it ranges about a foot or two. So the beaches are much smaller, but the sea glass is so much more concentrated, and you can really make a whole day of it. You don't have to time it whatsoever, and it's kind of nice. It's a little more relaxing because you're not worried about how much time you got. If you got to get off the beach. Some of the places in Canada, when you go out sea glass hunting, you can get stuck out there if you don't head back in time. The water will wash up. You might have to hang out for 6 hours and wait for the low tide to come back. So a lot more carefree and easy going here in the Caribbean. But I'm thinking those folks up in Canada probably got some really good sea glass in the last few days with all this hurricane. So hope y'all are finding some really great stuff up there. Lots of little bits of crystal, tons and tons of mermaid tears of just every color. Do a little close up for you here. Check that out. Just millions and millions and millions of pieces of sea glass. I mean, you can literally pick up 100 pieces of sea glass in every handful, no problem whatsoever. Lots of little blue mermaid tears too. And the coolest part is that it's all jewelry grade here. There's absolutely everything is pretty much flawless here. So pretty cool. And you can kind of dig around. Remember to fill your holes in if you're making really big holes, but yeah, you can dig down here. See, sometimes there's a little stuff on top, and you get down here, you find the big stuff below, and that's where you can find some of the big stoppers. Caitlin found a heart stopper here the other day, and I found like 5 marbles. I think she found 5 marbles as well. We just got here now, so we haven't found any marbles yet, but hoping to find some soon. Cool. Nice green one right there. Lots of bonfire, like I was saying. And just look at the surface there. All sea glass. A little bit of rocks and coral mixed in. Find anything?
No.
Not yet? All right. I believe in you. Cool. So yeah, we've been having a fun time today. We went to Playa Grande, which is a beach up near West Point, and it's known for the turtles. All the turtles go and hang out there. They kind of grow up there. See a lot of like middle-aged turtles, not the really big ones, not the really little ones. They're right there in the middle, pretty cute and playful. They're always trying to get fed. That's the thing. A lot of the fishermen bring their fish there and they cut them up and fillet them, and then they throw all the scraps into the water. And that's kind of what brings the turtles around. And so we went and we swam with the turtles. You can almost guarantee yourself that you'll get to swim with multiple turtles here in Curacao just about every time. I walk to the end of the beach and work my way back, so I'm not putting my shadow in this video the whole time. So yeah, we swam with a bunch of turtles this morning and had a really good time doing that. And then we went to this place called Blue Room Cave, and that is a spot. There's actually a sea cave that is sometimes of the day it's completely closed off by seawater, but you can swim under this hole and get up into the cave. And because of the light refracting off the crystal clear blue waters they got here, the whole cave inside, which is about like half the size of a football field, looks blue, bright crystal blue. So it's really, really pretty. Oh, right there, look what we got. Heck yeah, a little piece of a stopper there. Probably an old lean perms right there. Cool, I like it. First stopper of the day. Now there's not very good cell phone service where I'm at right now, or I would have done a live video. So I'm just pre-recording this, and I'm gonna post it as soon as I get back and get some Wi-Fi. Another red there. This one's a little bit more chippy, but still nice red. That's a solid piece right there. Cool. Now it feels good to be finding nice stuff. Now you gotta watch out, because I'll show you. If you look up here, it's just cactuses and thorn bushes galore, and they constantly fall down. And so you'll get the cactus spikes, and when you're digging, one of those will go right into your hand, and it does not feel good. So watch out for those, especially here. Curacao, Aruba, Bonaire, they're all deserts. So there's lots and lots of cactus. Now they actually used to have a lot of trees, but you know, people came, they cut down all the big trees. That left only the small stuff, and then they let goats go. And so the goats ate all the good stuff that was small. There was no canopy for them that they couldn't reach, so they kind of took advantage of all the new sprouts that tried to come up. So now the only thing that can basically grow here is things with thorns or cactuses, because as soon as they start sprouting, the goats will come just pull them right out of the ground. And there is tons and tons of goats here. There's also donkeys and lots of wild dogs. We actually spent the morning feeding dozens of wild dogs. And yeah, they're skinny and it's hot here, but man, they're happy dogs. They are so stoked. They got the free life, living on the beach, doing whatever they want, and they're all pretty friendly. But yeah, they do need to get fed. So if you guys come here to Curacao, always good to buy some dog food. I think I'm on like my 8th bag since I got here. And also, like your leftovers at the restaurants and stuff, just bring them out and give them to the dogs. They love it. Right. So picking up some pretty good pieces. There's lots and lots of this teal here, kind of a darker, like inkwell kind of teal. And you can see the old bricks from the house that was on this hill, really worn down, but these whole brick walls are still intact, which is kind of cool. There's really big pieces of like whites and browns here and greens, but I'm really going for more of the rare colors we can. But when I see a green like this, just absolutely flawless, perfect, that'd be nice for a Christmas tree or anything. I pick those up. I didn't used to, but Mom started saying she needs them for crafts, so I started getting them. This is called a honey amber here. You can see it's not quite a brown. It's more of like a yellowish root beer. So that's a fun color too that you don't find in many countries, but I do find here in abundance, which is really nice. Not too much purple or pink here. I think I've only picked up ever a few pieces of purple and pink at this beach. I've probably picked up more red and orange here than I have purple or pink, which is cool. But I do love finding the purple and pink pieces as well, which I do find at some of the other beaches here in Curacao. But man, the beaches are going away quick. When I was here a few years ago, there was almost twice as many beaches for sea glass as there are now. They're developing really quick all over the island, and a lot of those spots where they're developing is where all the really good sea glass is. And what they do is they come in here and they'll put a mat. Imagine this is where they're putting a resort or something. They'll put a mat of like tarp or plastic all across the beach, and then they put huge boulders like that all across it. So all the sea glass gets stuck underneath, and then there's no more beach. But that's what they do to cover it up here, because they don't, I guess, realize what an asset it is. A lot of people travel for sea glass these days, and it's only getting more and more popular. So sea glass is still there. It's just some of it's trapped and buried, hidden treasure like. Still pretty cool. Try to focus on these pieces for you. Lots and lots of really nice tear-shaped pendants, pieces. Can't believe we haven't found a marble yet. Pulling it back. More nice greens, just perfectly flawless. Waiting for Caitlin to yell marble from the ocean over there. Figured she'd find one by now. So, like I said, we came here the other day, and between the two of us, I think we got like 10 marbles. And the stopper she got was just unreal. I'll have to post a picture of that. Oh, I think I did actually. You see the picture from the other day that says Kokomo. We stopped there for lunch later in the day and decided to show off our pieces in front of the cool sign there. Kokomo's a cool spot to stop, get drinks. Wow, yeah. So if you need any tips for Curacao, let me know. I do have a treasure map available that I sell to help me raise money to clone my little dog Elsie, who passed away recently. If you're into that, you can check out GoFundMe.com/clone Elsie. And about halfway there, a little bit more than halfway, which is really awesome. Really appreciate everybody's support and helping me get there. And then I'll get my baby back again. So stoked. Look at all these colors, just awesome. So yeah, that's GoFundMe.com/clone Elsie. Also, I got a YouTube channel. Lots and lots of videos from Curacao, Aruba, Bonaire, Puerto Rico, Martinique, St. Kitts, US, Canada. Find lots of hearts in all my videos. Check them out, youtube.com/theboardpirate, or you can just go to YouTube and type in The Board Pirate, and it should pop right up for you. Lots and lots of videos. I think I'm almost up to 100 videos now, so that's pretty cool. And I'm gonna have lots more to post as soon as I get back. Also, if you haven't checked out my Facebook page, facebook.com/suns out, tongues out. That's called LC's Glass. And that's my sales page, and that's where I post almost every single day something sea glass related. Usually pictures or videos. Sometimes we do contests and giveaways. And then, yeah, just kind of always going to new places and showing off all my finds and where I'm at and all the, I don't know, cool like tourist spots sometimes. Just never know. But yeah, it's good stuff. I am traveling around the world, sailing and looking for sea glass. It's hurricane season right now, so I haven't been sailing so much in the last few months. But I'm gonna get back to my boat tomorrow, actually, in Panama. So I got a flight sometime in the afternoon tomorrow from Curacao to Panama, and then I'll be back aboard the boat either that day or the next. I might hang out in Panama City for a night, just to get my bearings, and then do some sea glass hunting there. I've never gone to Panama City and not found some dominoes. So it's a great place to find sea dominoes, which are pretty rare. I've only found, I think, maybe two this trip. A little cobalt blue there. Like I said, lots and lots of these kind of aqua teals. It's just a beautiful, beautiful color. It's almost the color of the ocean right now. I'll show you that. Pretty cool. So, yep, you can just kind of sit here and dig all day. Eventually you'll probably get a thorn or two in your hand, but it's pretty much worth it. People always ask me about my fingers because I got cuts and I got, bruises on my nails and stuff. Somebody asked me the other day if they thought I might have cancer. I don't. I just smash my fingers all the time. I do live on a sailboat. I do dig inside of rocks and coral literally all day, every day. So it just comes with the territory kind of thing. Oh, look what we got here. Heck yeah. Boom, baby. Let's see if we get some light behind that. That's sweet. It's got like a little swirl to it. Wow. Kind of a darker red, but pretty bad looking piece right there. Awesome. All right. Try to keep all my videos child friendly so kids can watch too. It's really cool to go to the festivals lately and meet my younger audience too, all the kids that like watching the videos. I didn't know there's many of them out there, but super cool if there's some future treasure hunters out there watching my stuff, maybe getting a little bit of inspiration for them to get a boat someday, sail away, be a pirate, be a different kind of pirate. Look at that, nice heart. I've been watching this new show on Netflix called One Piece about this kid who's a pirate, but he's a good pirate. He does good things. And I'm like, yeah, I kind of like that. But he's looking for this treasure called the One Piece so that he could become the Pirate King, which would be pretty sweet. So once I find some gold, maybe I'll make a new YouTube channel, Pirate King. But I gotta find that chest of gold first. That's what I'm really looking for. Do love looking for sea glass, but I'm always hoping to dig up nice chest of jewels somewhere. Look at that, another heart. Hearts left and right of this beach. This is a great spot for them. Ooh, but it is getting warm, and I think I should probably go in the water, see if I can find a marble. That one's got a chip on it. There's just so much glass, it's hard to stop. Some of the pieces are pirate, so you gotta, ooh. These things hurt. Pirate pieces, so you gotta hold them up to the sun, kind of to see what color they are. Oh wow, just jewels for days and days and years and years. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let's see if I can find one more really good piece before we call it quits. Oh look. Just the tiniest little red heart right there. Not perfect by any means, but that's a good one. So yeah, if you don't have a passport, good time to get one. Come visit Curacao. They're getting ready to do direct flights from Atlanta soon. They do flights from Miami. Relatively cheap. I think if you book, a month ahead, you can get a round trip from most major cities in the U.S. for like $400 to $600. And you can find hotels here for about, I had an Airbnb for $60 a night the whole time I was here, and it's been great. Right next to the sea glass beaches. And yeah, I loved it. And then I can rent a car for $30 a day. And then pack a bunch of snacks and food. You don't have to eat out as much. Food is the more expensive thing here. But there are cheaper places to eat as well. You can always budget here pretty well. It's definitely not as expensive as, like say, Aruba. The Bonaire is a little more expensive. Definitely the Virgin Islands are super expensive. But I mean, even Canada, like in the middle of nowhere is in Canada. Minimum was like $150 for a hotel everywhere I went. And here you can sleep in a really nice place right on the beach near sea glass for half that and get 2 rooms. So yeah, not a bad place to come, and you're not going to spend as much money as you think, because you're going to spend most of your time here at the beach doing this. Ooh, look at that, a lime green heart. Ain't that nice? Just lots of hearts here. So cool, I'm gonna go get in the water. I'm sweating, and hopefully I will find some really good stuff in there. Maybe I'll bring my GoPro with me and get some good footage underneath. Ooh, thorn to the foot. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have a great day. Don't forget to pick up a little trash bird at the beach, and make sure you get those passports while you still can. All right, thank you guys for giving me the best job in the world.